this thing in for us right now. This is a little bit later than we usually do our weekend chats, but it's because I had to learn a new software for that thumbnail, so it's a little bit more difficult, but that's okay. Just learning and bringing y'all more quality products. I'm also not wearing my normal black tank top today. I am wearing an Alter Bridge black t-shirt, so still kind of similar, I guess, but not exactly the same. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome. So I was just saying how it's a little bit later than our normal weekend chat. I usually try to do it at 1 o'clock, but I wanted to make sure I got a video in as soon as possible this week. Hello, Peter. Nice to see you. So I made sure to get the video out. Hey there. Oh, thanks, Trucker John. What's up, Maddie's Drone World? Hey, thanks all for watching the video already. I know I always try to put it out super early in the morning, but last night, do you ever you're just working on something? Thanks, dude. And you just get so tired that you start messing up the same part, or you even when you're reading a book or something and you just start doing the same part over and over again and you're not making any progress. That's how I was last night, you guys. And I was just like, you know what? Before you mess up the edit, just put it down, go to sleep. So usually try to make sure it's in and posted on Saturday by midnight, but I want to be honest. Hey, Alan! Hey! So Alan is my YouTube buddy. We've filmed before, so if you haven't seen, check out the Monster Museum, the Tom Devlin Monster Museum video, and he's super cool. He's always giving me just stellar advice. Hello from Tucson. So check out his channel if you haven't already. It's pretty great. So yeah, the video today that I just put out, I wanted to do a premiere so that we could do a live chat, but I was like, that's too much. It's changing everything. It's too much. So I just put it out and figured we'd do a live just a couple minutes later, which is now, and chat and talk about it. So for those of you that got to watch the video today, thank you so much. If you haven't gotten to watch the video today, I hope you watch it as soon as we're done here. That would really help me a lot. And yeah, I wanted to do the video. I feel like my glasses are super glary. I don't know. The video today was for drone flyers or just tourists that are not certified as a Part 107 pilot yet. So if you want to fly your drone around Las Vegas, there's really not a lot of options. It's a lot of restricted airspace. And if you're being responsible and you're being like a normal person, you should be following those things, because fines and all that stuff is very real. So you just do need to make sure that you are following regulations, because they'll find you. They just will. It's just a matter of time. And I have joked many times about just being like, oh, whatever, it's fine. Those are jokes. It's not fine. Be cool. Follow the FAA regulations. The government is not someone you want to mess with. So welcome, new people. Hello. Sorry we're doing our live a little bit later today, but I wanted to make sure that the video was up and done and that y'all had a chance to watch it before we started this live stream. So be sure to chat to me if you have any questions about the video this week. If you had a chance to watch it, what did you think? Good, bad, or indifferent, just let me know. Always appreciate feedback regardless. Thanks, Alan. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I appreciate that, considering how awesome his videos are. I sometimes watch Alan's videos. I'm like, God, that camera work was so good. Or that push-in was so good. Just little camera work moves. So unless you've already practiced, or unless you're kind of in the YouTube industry, you don't really worry about it until you see it. You're like, damn, that was good. It looked so nice. So that's always something I think about that. Let's talk about the places that we went to for this video. So we went to 4 different places. Well, 5 if you count the Las Vegas sign. So we went to the Welcome to Las Vegas sign and did our intro and our thumbnail there. And then from there, we went, and this is obviously shot over several days because I don't have time for all that. after that, we went to Red Rock Canyon, which is actually pretty close-ish to where I live. It's only like 15-ish, maybe 20 minutes with traffic. And I love that place. I could just go there any weekend and just drive around. Oh, thanks, dude. It's because I have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. Yeah, so Red Rock Canyon was super cool. I could definitely go there all the time. You know what's funny though? I've only ever like gone to the visitor center and then just driven around and just like stopped and taken pictures. I've never actually gone hiking there. And there's like, I mean, 100, maybe exaggerating. I don't actually know. But there's so many trails where you can like hike if you're a hiker. I'm not a hiker. And I'm sure that there's way better pictures and cooler stuff I could be filming on the drone if I actually like took the energy and time to hike back there, but I never do, so whatever. Okay, so then the second place after that was Mount Charleston. Mount Charleston was super cool. Thanks, dude, I appreciate it. Wanted to fly here in Bear Valley, Utah, but it's too hazy. Dude, it's like, I honestly this week even was like, I don't know if I can do this video. It's so hazy, it's so gross outside. It's just a mess. It's a mess. And it's better today for sure. But for those of you that were on my live stream yesterday on Instagram, we talked about this too, because it was just a mess. And it's really, it really affects the quality of the video because it's not like a picture. So like on a photo, you can use like Lightroom and you can dehaze it. And I'm sure there's a way that you can dehaze video as well, but I'm not that cool and I don't know how to do that on DaVinci Resolve, and I'm just getting into all the Adobe products. So just today, your girl finally broke down and started going into all the Adobe programs. So we're talking like Premiere Pro, Lightroom, Photoshop, things like that, to actually learn a little bit more of an advanced program for these videos, so that I can be more marketable as an editor for other channels and other people. Because right now I edit videos with content that I've shot or content people send me, but I'm coming across job postings and things that are like contract work where they want you to be really, really proficient in certain software. So Final Cut or Premiere. So I really want to start getting into Premiere. So that's what I'm doing. And today was the first time that I used Photoshop to just kind of get rid of some power lines in the thumbnail that I ended up using. So I was actually really proud of it. If you want to learn more about Photoshop for any reason, SIPS Photo Tips. So SIP''S Photo Tips. Thanks, Metro Jones. Thanks so much. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate the support. SIPS Photo Tips is my buddy and Creator Now, which is like our YouTube group. And he has all of his YouTube videos are about Photoshop and they're awesome. He's a super chill, like down to earth dude. And the way he explains how to go into Photoshop is like the easiest, most efficient way you can do it. And so you're not sitting there just watching a tutorial of someone hit like 1,000 buttons and you're totally lost and you're like, I don't even know what we're doing. He's super chill. Ukulele teacher, John! Okay, ukulele teacher literally saved my life, not even a joke. So like, I don't know how long I've been stalking this dude, like 4 or 5 years or maybe more, I don't even know. 2017, 2018, so 19, 20, 20. Okay, so not for 3 or 4 years, not as many as I thought. But ukulele teacher, he has the greatest videos. He has over 1 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, which, John, you are an inspiration to me every day on your channel, and I love it. And yeah, he's just incredible. His editing, his engagement, his followership, like all the people that stick with him, and his combined use of his YouTube channel and his Patreon are literally an inspiration to my everyday. And I still have all my ukes over on the wall over here. I'm gonna try to turn it around so you can see. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of my 7 over there right now with the the rest of my stuff. So I'm still playing, I'm still doing it. Okay, so what other things did I miss here? Let's see here, I just watched a video. Thank you so much. I'm from Ken in Southeast Pennsylvania's picturesque Bucks County, Delaware River. Will you be posting this screencast on YouTube? I can't find last week's. Oh, okay. So I'll tell you what happened with last week's. Yes, I will post this week's for sure. I didn't post last week's because this is so sad, you guys. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Last week, someone donated money to David. So my dog, his name is David. He's going through chemotherapy, and someone posted a donation to David, and I started crying. No joke, no exaggeration. I didn't like full out cry, but I was like, you know. And so then I didn't post it as public after that, and I was trying to figure out on YouTube, there's a way to edit little bits. So I was trying to figure out how to edit just the bit out where I started crying, and I still haven't figured it out yet. So it's there. I'll figure it out today. I'll post it. But yes, this will be posted later. I'll make sure that the one from last week is also posted because I didn't want to make people uncomfortable with me crying. So that's why. Louisiana! Yay! Yeah, of course. They'll have to bury me with a ukulele, I swear. They couldn't take it out of my hands. This is how obsessed. I have one other Instagram channel, and it's called Ukulele Travels, and I would literally just take this ukulele, because you know I travel all over the place. And actually the YouTube channel, before it was just my name, was Ukulele Travels, and I would take a ukulele with me everywhere and just take pictures and play it in random places. Like I played it like in front of like the White House, and in front of like in Paris, like in front of like the Eiffel Tower and stuff like that. So that was my whole deal. What's up? I just bought the DJI Mini yesterday. Awesome, man. Which one did you get? Did you get the 2 or the SE? Because I have not messed with the SE yet, but I'm super excited about it. Texas is here with you. Awesome. What part of Texas? Mini 2. Nice, dude. That's one I have too. So I'm like obviously a little biased to it because that's one I have, but you know. I sold my Mavic Pro. Nice. Okay, so this just like reaffirms kind of what I've been thinking is maybe like the smaller is better in some instances, especially with like, for me, I have the travel channel, obviously, which is why y'all are here. And yeah, I think that sometimes the bigger ones don't work. San Antonio. Awesome. Well, thanks Metro Drones for being here with us from San Antonio. Appreciate it. I don't know that I've been to San Antonio, but my family on my mom's side was from Lubbock, and I don't know how far that is from San Antonio, but I'm just saying. Let's see here. So yeah, thanks everybody who watched the video this week. Again, sorry it came out a little bit later, came out a couple hours later than I would usually put it out. But you know how sometimes you're looking at a project and you just know it's not right yet. And so I feel like I'd rather just wait, you know, sleep on it and just try to fix the little things that I think are wrong, as opposed to just like putting it out to meet like an arbitrary self-imposed deadline, if that makes sense. So sorry that it wasn't as consistent as it usually is, but I also want to make sure I'm putting out quality content for y'all, because otherwise, like, what's the point? If it's just, you know, not very good, then it doesn't really matter. So yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff coming up. Oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't even tell you the coolest thing that we're gonna do. So I've decided on sort of like a ridiculous prize for us as a channel once we reach 10,000 subscribers. Are you ready? Are you ready? Once the channel reaches 10,000 subscribers, I am going to give one of my current subscribers $1,000. Yeah, I'm just gonna Venmo it to you. It's gonna give you $1,000. So once this channel reaches 10,000 subscribers, I am going to just give one of the current subscribers $1,000. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, so I'm open to suggestions on how to give people the $1,000. It's gonna have to be like documented and everything, of course, because it'll be a business expense. But I just want to really celebrate the rate of growth that the channel has right now. We went from like 600 subscribers to 2,100 subscribers in a matter of weeks. So that's really motivating for me, and I want to thank you all by rewarding you. And I didn't want to do it as like the 10,000th subscriber gets that money, because then people like subscribe and unsubscribe and it just takes a lot longer. So what I'm going to do is, whether you've been subscribed since day one, oh, thank you, Ralph Stewart, the MVP, I love it. Well, here's the plan. Here's the plan. Tell me what you think. Let me know if this is, well, just tell me what you think. So I've been like starting to be approached by different companies for brand deals to cover things like that. So if we can get a company that would sponsor it, and they would pay for it, and they would pay for the travel, that's the best of both worlds, right? What do you think? So we'll figure it out, but that's my thought at this point, because I'm getting some companies that seem to be pretty into it, and if they're willing to cover it in like exchange for having that be known in the video, and one of you gets $1,000, I think that'd be pretty cool. But again, we'll see, because I don't want to be like a super salesy channel. As you've seen so far, I'll be in Vegas for NAB, and this time with my Mini 2. Last time I was there, I filmed a place with an Autel drone that had graffiti and had a concrete wheel. Oh, that's at the water park, I think. Yeah, I think that's at the water park. Money isn't everything. That's very true. Very true. Well, hey, Ralph Stewart, MVP. He doesn't need the money. He just wants to be here to support Ralph Stewart. Check out Ralph Stewart. Do you have a channel? I don't even know. So yeah, no, that what you're talking about. Let's No Surrender, WW or 001. That is a very, very popular, very cool place to shoot. I definitely like it. Let's see here. Who is going to be? Is anybody going to be in Vegas first week of September for that drone convention? Is anybody going to be here for that? Let me know. I'm trying to get some details on it for those of you that might be interested. So there's a couple different ways that you can be involved in it. I wanted to go, but to be fair and honest, it's pretty expensive to go to the talks, and they're really for people that I think are like very heavily into the commercial space for drones, and I'm not. Like, I just do it for this channel, you know. Vegas and Thanksgiving. It's pretty nice. It's not super cold. It's kind of chilly. I'd say it's probably low 60s by that point. It's like normal chilly. It's not like winter chilly that everywhere else is, for sure. But it's pretty nice. It's not too bad. I like it. It's pretty good. Here, let's see here. I'm gonna find, where is it? Oh, here we go. UAV Expo Americas. So it's the Commercial UAV Expo Americas, September 7th through the 9th, and it's at the Mirage in Las Vegas. So if anybody's going to that, let me know. All I did was get like the free like pass that you can get to go into like just the showroom, honestly, because I didn't want to pay like $500 to go to all the lectures when it's stuff that's not in my wheelhouse. I'm not going to really learn much from it. So that's what I did. My brother lives in Vegas. I spent Thanksgiving 2 years ago. Wear my flip-flops. Yeah, if you're from like anywhere else but Vegas, like anywhere else colder than Vegas or Southern California, you'll basically, winter is like a joke. It's just ridiculous. I think I mean, it does snow here, like usually 2 or 3 times a winter it'll snow here. Hello, digital camera, welcome. But it usually doesn't snow here that often. And by snow, I mean like it snows for like a little bit, and then if like a couple inches stick, it's like a huge deal, and the whole city shuts down and everybody gets all weird about it. That's snow here. That's not the same thing, right? So yeah, it's wonderful. I love it. That's why we moved here. But yeah, it's pretty great. We still live in Portland, and it doesn't really ever snow that much there either, honestly. But it's like always just damp. It's always not even fully raining, but just sort of like half raining, half kind of misty. Like everything's always just cold and wet, like 10 months out of the year. If anybody here is from or lived in Portland, not just visited Portland, but like lived in Portland, you know what I'm talking about. It's in the summertime, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. Hands down, one of the most gorgeous places. But we lived there for like 9 years, and at a certain point you're just like, you can't do it anymore unless you really, 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 really don't mind the rain. But I need my sunshine. I'm a solar powered individual, so gotta have my sunshine. Okay, what questions do we have? Someone messaged me a question. There's a lot of, yes, 100%, Ralph, you are correct. The homeless population has increased to a really, really difficult amount. I don't know what they've changed as far as like either their assistance or programs. I don't know what happened, but in the last 5 years, the like underhoused or homeless population has gone to a clearly unmanageable level for the city. So I don't know what they're going to do about it, but I don't know. Let's go into some questions. So question number one that I got from someone that sent it to me over Instagram direct message was, why are you so obsessed with your black tank top? And so obviously, it's not that I'm obsessed with the black tank top, but I wear the black tank top when I'm filming for brand consistency. So if I am filming a video, unboxing America, ooh, okay, I'll check it out. Thanks, dude. If I'm filming a video and I want consistency in the thumbnail. So for anyone who doesn't know, a thumbnail is the picture that you see that shows you your YouTube video. So that little 16:9 picture, that's called a thumbnail. And that thumbnail is judged on what they call a CTR. So it's a click-through rate. So the click-through rate is like, if someone sees it, if that shows up on their page, if someone just goes onto YouTube and sees a bunch of different things, square, 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 which one do they click on? That's a click-through rate. So your channel, that's one of the things that YouTube judges your channel on, is your CTR or your click-through rate. The more consistent your thumbnails are and the more consistent your branding is for your channel, the higher your click-through rate generally is. So just like David Dobrik has his black t-shirt, I thought, you know what, let's just make it super simple. Let's make it really easy. I'll just try to always wear my black tank top or a black t-shirt with no branding on it. Like I wouldn't wear this normally. This is my Alter Bridge shirt, but I wouldn't wear this for a thumbnail because you don't want any other brands. You don't want it to be inconsistent. You don't want weird logos on a thumbnail. You just want it to be super, super simple, right? And I figured the black would be just something people would recognize. Like if they're looking at a page full of videos, they'd be able to say, okay, that's a Carly Cottrell video. I know I like her. I'm gonna go ahead and click on that. So, and then when I do my Instagram pictures and things like that, it's usually to promote the YouTube. So if you see the black tank top on, it's probably just because I was filming that day. I don't have like a weird obsession with black tank tops. Yeah, it's just a black ops. The saddest black op. I'd be like the worst black operative. It'd be not good. Let's just say that. Yeah, so that's pretty much the story with the black tank top, in case anyone else had questions on why I'm obsessed with the black tank top. It's just to make sure that everything's consistent with the branding, that's all. All right, what other questions? I always wear a black shirt no matter what. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one. Peter and David Dobrik and I are not the only ones that wear a black shirt all the time. Actually, usually I wear really colorful things and a lot of like prints and things like that. But you can't do that with a thumbnail because it's not very clickable. It's not very approachable. So I just don't do that. David, do you want to come and say hi to people? He's in here napping right now. So David the dog, thank you everybody so much for your support for him, for his chemo treatment. As I've said a million times, pretty much anything that we will eventually get from this channel once we start getting paid will go towards his bills and his chemo treatment, because he is doing really well with his chemo. He's working very hard to get better, and so we're really thankful to everyone that's donated. So if you want to support, you can always Venmo to support the channel. You can also purchase one of the badges or one of the stickers, super chat. He's 9 and he's gonna be 10 in October. So I mean, he's getting older for a big dog, so we kind of compare him to like a George Clooney. Like, he's older, he's not like the prime anymore, but he's still got lots of time left. So that's what we always say about him. Let's see here. What else? What other questions? Just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, everybody. Does anybody have any other? Zelaya turns 10 in November. Oh, see, so they're almost the same age then. Yeah. So there's still lots of time. There's still plenty of time. But yeah, so yeah, thank you for everybody that purchases stickers and super chats on the YouTube lives. Anything makes a difference for him because he's just a baby still to me. Yeah. And of course, like, I support the YouTube channel on my own, and the YouTube channel is not how I make my money. So anything you do other than that is just awesome and helps me. Don't let the vets rip you off. Yeah, we're super lucky that his doctor is my friend that was a student of mine. Like, we've known each other for like 8 years now, and she's known him almost his entire life. So we're very, very fortunate that she is his doctor. I say our doctor like it's my doctor too, but our doctor. And so she was able for his oncologist to refer us to someone that she trusted, that she's actually sent her animals to. And the specialty clinic with that oncologist is actually in the same building. It's like a different wing from the same practice that she works at. So we're very fortunate because now, we know we're not getting like railroaded with like weird fees or tests and things, because I know there are some less than reputable businesses that might take advantage of someone who's trying to keep their, pet alive. But we're fortunate enough to say that we have someone really wonderful looking after David, so it's good. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Who else do we have? We just had a couple more people join. Mention in the chat. Tell us who you are. You also stream on Instagram. Costco has their mini 2 bundle on sale for $3.99 till midnight tonight. The drone and 2 batteries, SD card. Jesus, oh my God, that's a crazy deal. I mean, I would love for y'all to use my like Instagram, Amazon affiliate link, but I think that might be a better deal, and I certainly can't keep anyone from a deal like that, Mr. Lucky Train. Yeah, I mean, it seems like that's I think we talked about this maybe last YouTube live stream. I'm not sure. We talked about the difference between the combo pack and bye, Ralph. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your pizza. Have some for me. I think we talked about the difference between a combo pack, like the official combo pack, and a bundle. And I think that bundle that's at Costco, like, that's a freaking good deal. Like, if you have the money to go and grab one, that's basically what you pay for the SE right now. And I think the SE is like $2.99, but that's like way better, obviously. So yeah, I'm going to log on to my YouTube studio so I can go into the comments that people left on the video. So if you want to, the video is doing really well, y'all. I will show you. Here, let me turn it around. So they give you these little, oh, the little fireworks stopped, but it's number 1 out of my 1 to 10 right now, which is good. So it's doing well. It's ranking number 1 out of my last 10 videos, which is very nice. And it's a couple ahead of the number 2 spot, which is sweet. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Let's go into, oh, let's see here. About to move back to Vegas. Oh, yes. Okay. So, D Angels. I'm sorry if I didn't recognize. Your little avatar was very small. I didn't see it. So D Angels is also in Creator now, and he's another creator who is on my team, Team 11. And I think he said he and his wife are moving back, that they used to live in Vegas. So he just bought the DJI Mini. Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks, dude. Very cool. Mike Lewis said, awesome video, Carly. Very informative and some really cool drone footage. As always, thanks for sharing, which is awesome. Thank you, Mike Lewis. I appreciate you. Okay, so this is another one. This is another thing that someone mentioned, which I'm going to look into. I'm going to do some research because I've not heard of this, but could be a good video. Let me know. Tim Darcy, or D''Darcy, said, hey, Carly, this is Tim Darcy. I would like to video vlog St. Thomas Towns site that was flooded after the Hoover Dam was built. And that could be some cool history in a good video. So if there's a town that was flooded after the Hoover Dam was built here in kind of the Nevada, Vegas area, A, that sounds like a good story. And B, it's close enough and it's like probably not as well known of a story. And C, could be haunted. So I don't know, but it could be awesome. I'm very much liking that. We do have a really rough filming schedule for the next like 8 or 10 weeks. I'm not gonna lie. Everything is booked. Everything is booked. I've got travel basically every single weekend. Mr. Lucky Train, you certainly deserve the viewers. I love your pole dancing videos channel too. Is your school open yet? Oh yeah, no, I don't have the school anymore. I had to close it some years ago. Yeah, so before I was doing YouTube, I was teaching circus. Circus being like pole fitness, aerial silks, lyra, which is the hoop. I still teach, but I travel and certify other instructors. So I don't have a school in Las Vegas anymore. I used to, but we closed it down because I want to be honest with you, it was not making any money. It was a passion project and it was amazing. And we fought like 5 years to keep that place going. And I made friends that I'll have my entire life because of that place. And it allowed me to perform in shows in Las Vegas that I probably would have never been able to perform, and go on stage on the Strip in shows that I would have never had that luxury. But, you know, all good things must end. And unfortunately, we did close the studio, but I still have really good memories of it. So thank you so much for supporting those videos. That's very nice of you, but no, we don't have it. Let's see here. We got a new person, Team Baldigan? I don't know. Hi. Hello, team. Nice to have you here. Appreciate you. So yeah, let's see here. We're gonna do, okay, so who remembers, hands up, or like do a thumbs up in the chat if you saw the video of exploring the abandoned mine camp at the Florence Mines. So this was only like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I put this video up in Goldfield, Nevada, of exploring the Florence Mines. So if you remember that, thumbs up or comment about it. Let me know what you thought. So the owners of the mines were so nice, so cool. They're an incredible family. And I messaged them back and forth kind of after the video was done. And we were talking about the performance of the video and how many people watched it. And we basically got on the topic of going inside the mine. And I was like, yeah, so do people ever get to do that? And he was like, not really. I mean, sometimes, like, it's rare, but like you'll have to organize that with my son. His son is the one that gives the tours. That was the kid. Digital camera. Thanks, man. I'm glad you liked it. So James was the guy that organizes the tours, and so he was like, yeah, you know what, it did really well, go ahead and message James and see if you can arrange a time to go down there. And I was like I was like so excited about it. So like I was so nervous to be like, I want to go down in the mine, and then he was like, yeah, it's fine, go ahead. So it just shows that sometimes like our nervousness about asking for things is only on our end, and sometimes people will just say yes, so you just have to ask. And if they say no, you're in the same position you were before, so it doesn't matter, right? So anyway, so I talked to James, and it's funny because obviously he's a high school student, so you can't really you have to work around their schedule. My schedule is far more open than his schedule is, so I just have to make sure that I go during a time that he's available so he can take me down into this mine shaft. That's going to be one of the videos that comes up soon. It's actually going down into the mine shaft and exploring the mines themselves, so that's going to be super cool. That's going to be awesome. Let's see here, what else? We're going to be in New Orleans the end of this next week. So on Wednesday I leave for New Orleans. I'm gonna be there for work, for PoleCon, but I'm gonna try to film as much stuff as I can while I'm there. So I'm gonna try to do as many things as I can. That means it's probably gonna be filmed at night. Oh, thanks. Yeah, yeah, the circus videos are pretty cool. The reason I stopped doing those videos, someone asked me this before. They're like, hey, your earlier videos are like a completely different thing. Yeah, they were. Because the videos I was trying to do in the beginning were more like what my Instagram stuff was. And my Instagram stuff wasn't really being copyrighted because it's very small clips. But unfortunately, all of my acts, so all of my parts of the show that I would post videos of, it was of songs that would get copyrighted on YouTube. So I kept posting videos of training and performing and doing shows and this and that, and it was getting zero traction on YouTube. There was no growth at all, almost. And also it wasn't marketable. It wasn't I couldn't do that long term, because also I'm not 22. So I know that my livelihood as a performer is shorter than my livelihood as someone on the internet. So you just have to make sure that you are being realistic about your future and having plans for yourself. Okay. All right, everybody. So yeah, keep an eye out for the rest of the videos that are coming out. It's a lot. It's a very aggressive schedule. Well, that's very nice of you. I appreciate the offer. Thanks, digital camera. Bonus points for digital camera. It's because I'm wearing the hat right now. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I think we're gonna call it for this live stream, everybody. If you have any other questions, ask them now, because we are about to end this thing. My Instagram schedule. So I try to post at least 10 stories a day. It doesn't always happen, but I'm trying really hard. And then you're also supposed to post Art Code Drone Solutions. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. Bye, digital camera. Thanks so much. I'm trying to keep up on Instagram, but it is still a lot. And also I'm trying to merge the content from Instagram and YouTube, which also is, it's a fun challenge, because like I said, the people who followed me on Instagram for that content, it's not the same content that I'm producing on YouTube. So it's fun to see the people start to see both. I think that's a cool thing that's going on. Yeah, and Instagram Live is basically been every Saturday at 1. YouTube Live, except for today was a little late, is generally every Sunday at 1. Today was about 2:30 because we needed to make sure we got this video out. But yeah, so I hope you all had time to check out the video today. Bye, Mr. Lucky Trade. Okay, bye, Ken. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Yeah, you all have been awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for so long. It's really nice to get to like touch base with all of you in real time and get to actually talk instead of, you know, YouTube comments. Like YouTube comments, sometimes I feel like it's like a text message where you can't always tell someone's like inflection or what tone they have, or if they're like being funny or joking, or if they're being serious. Like you just never know. And for some reason, I feel like even though it's text on a live stream, you can, you know, type more, you can clarify. It's real-time communication. So it's always fun that way. Okay, everybody, I think that's going to be it for today. I appreciate each of you. I will post this so that you can watch it again if you want to, or anybody who joined in later that wants to watch the beginning, you'll also be able to join it. So thank you so much. Please watch the new video. Please comment on it. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.